Hello, everybody, and welcome to Display Ads Team. So I'm going to give you this month's update on a case study website that we've been monetizing with Ezoic. So our earnings for last month was $9,254 in total. That's split down from the basic Ezoic setup, the mediation using AdSense Mediation, and then the premium partner program. So those three segments stack up together to make this figure. This figure gets paid via AdSense, and the premium Ezoic, it gets bundled in with this payment setting here. I just wanted to see if I could give you some premium information as well for those of you that aren't using the premium product. It does make sense. It does work. It's a bit of an odd model. Here you can see in the last 30 days we've earned $1,300, and then at the moment I'm paying $750 a month with a reduced discount on top of that. Although I'm paying $750 or thereabouts, you can see that it returns about an extra $500 on top of that at the moment. And this is how the additional revenue has been added to the business over the past 90 days. So have a trial of that. I know it seems odd, but you will always make money. It's kind of a tiered basis. It will go up and down. If your traffic changes tier, you gain traffic, you lose traffic, it'll go through a cycle. Put you on the appropriate tier, and you'll always be earning more than you're actually paying out to Ezoic. So it does make sense. Notice the EPMV for this month around $26, which is about stable to where we were last month. Let's jump in. So this is going into big data analytics. This is looking at the earnings for the year so far. So we're up at $94,000 so far for this year, almost 95,000, which isn't bad. January to August. You can see this is the traffic cycle that we've had. We've started relatively low in the grand scheme of things, had some peaks, and then recent core algorithm, I think, has knocked us back down again. So it's a struggle. This year's been hard for me, trying to work on content refresh, try and make content get back to the top of the search results where it has been in the past. I've got a lot of competition that's targeting the same keywords that I am, so it's become very difficult in the past 2 years to get great traffic. But I'm not defeated. We're going to keep going with it. These results are still fantastic, so I'm pretty happy with that. For the year so far, we've averaged an EPMV of around $33, which is relatively good. And I've got some good insights into how you can build that, an EPMV of that level. And then this is the number of page views that we've completed so far this year. All right, if we look at last month, this is big data analytics, just crunching 1 month. You can see the breakdown here. I'm not going to read it out to you, but page views for the month around 424,000 page views for that month, equated to about $9,000. If we compare that to last month, we can see here the revenue is down about 8%, page views is down about 11%, and I think the month that we're currently in, we're experiencing a bit of a traffic drop, so see how we get on. But good news, if we look at the ad revenue index from Ezoic, we can see the year has been relatively flat. And what we did see in September, end of August, start of September, is a bit of an upkick in it. So I think at one point it got to 52 there. Some good stuff happening there. If this is your first time watching one of these videos, the revenue cycle for the year is it'll get good in the third quarter, drop down in January, then typically it goes through a cycle like that. But last year we saw it very flat. This year it's been very flat. And this little uptick might be something that can help us out with. We'll see what happens. So those of you that are aware, I do have a course as well. This course is basically 4 to 5 hours of me giving you everything I've learned in about 108 lessons on all things growing content websites, optimizing Ezoic, making sure that you make it getting the most earnings out of every page view possible, giving you tips on how to do on-page SEO, how to do keyword research, how to compete against your competitors, how to use ChatGPT in a hybrid setup. There's lots and lots of stuff in this course, which is all of my experience bundled into 5 hours, which is a very difficult thing to do. I've been selling this course for a couple of months now. This month I'm going to discount it. I'm going to discount it significantly. I want to try and add value to as many people's businesses as possible. So go to the displayads.info website. You'll find a training course page on there. Have a look at the course if it interests you, and then hopefully I can give you some value from that. I give lots of information away for free. Get yourself on the Display Ads website. I've got, if you look in the menu, there's how to make money online, my advice to you. And this is literally my breakdown on everything I'd recommend, the fundamentals of building a content website for monetizing with display ads. And then I've got lots more on keyword research, different competing ad networks, Lots and lots to go through there, and of course all of my revenue reports for the month on month, breakdowns of the case study, etc. So that information is available if you need it. I was also going to give you a quick show year on year. So if we look at revenue, so at this time last year we took $18,000 in August, and unfortunately that's dropped down to 9, and we've got an absolute kicking. So Pageviews is down about 30%, EPMV is down about 25%. And that realistically, those two figures resulted in revenue down 50%. So Pageviews, we can control the best way we can by creating new content, improving the content we've got, and trying to work our way up that organic search table in Google. EPMV is kind of outside our control in the grand scheme of things, really. So that is more related to the market. So it is what it is. We're still very much profitable in how we're functioning at the moment. There's good margins in there. It's just, we would have liked to be exceeding what we did last year with more content, but it's part of the journey. It's how it goes. So let's keep pushing forward, just sharing information. There's going to be ups and downs on the journey, both with our website and your website. So just sharing that. I push this every month, just Humix. We made $375 off hosting videos on Humix. You can host videos, share them with your audience. They'll also get shared on other sites if you enable the share option via Ezoic. So it's a good way to earn a little bit of extra money. So that for the year will add up $3,000, $4,000. We have had months where this has been $700, $800. So there is money to be made there. And yeah, just this is an interesting one. So looking at new and returning visitors. So if you look at the percentage here, so almost 90% is new visitors to the content that we create. And this will differ site to site, but we're creating content that people only really need to look at when they want that information, really. So you might find that your site people come back to it month on month, and they're interested in your brand, they're interested in your content, but the type of content we've got really encourages just new visitors. Once they've got that information, they don't need to come back. So a bit of an odd one. Just thought I'd share that information with you so you've got that and you compare it against your own. When you've got time, have a look at the Display Ads website. Earning reports are on there in a written format. You can see what we did last year for a full roundup. You can get some information on the case study. Some getting started guides with Ezoic. If you're using something like AdSense at the minute and you're not getting good results, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to do a lot better with Ezoic. If you're using AdThrive, Mediavine, there is revenue guarantees that you can have from moving from one platform to another. So maybe that has some gains for you. But of course, there's still good money to be made on other ad networks as well. And yeah, lots of information. I've also got an Ask Me section on there. So if you do have questions, I haven't answered it in one of these videos, ask it in the comments on YouTube, ask it on the Ask Me section on the website. I will get back to you. I'll try and answer every comment, have any question that comes in, and hopefully I can give you some value from that. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching.